Hey, yo, it's GenkiDaGreat. I'm gonna talk about how to keep up with anime, especially in 2024, it's like you have to give up your whole life for it. You gotta really be about this. This is no joke. The new meta of watching anime consists of going season by season, having a catalog of anime that you gotta watch, 5 or more, and a lot of people don't even actually watch a lot of it. They'll do a method of watching the first 3 episodes to see if they like it. When some anime just gotta cook, you gotta let it cook. It really makes me mad when people don't let it cook, because some anime really needs to cook. It's 3 episodes, then you go to the next, then you gotta find 5 or more animes that you gotta watch for the season. Keep up with them. You gotta keep up with these on a weekly basis. Some of them drop on different days, but most of them are gonna drop on Saturday, Friday or Saturday, your weekends, and you gotta commit to this. You got like time commitments?
Nah, we're good.
If you're a new anime watcher and you hop into this, it's crazy for you, because not only are you trying to keep up with this new meta, but you want to go back and watch the classics. The long-running anime with your short attention span of today. You can't keep up. You gotta watch all of those shows, or else you won't understand a lot of the references going on, a lot of the discourse, a lot of the culture in the anime community. There is so much to it. And if you're really about this anime life, I know you're reading the manga. Or at least some of the mangas. So not only are you watching anime, you're reading manga. You're watching the new gen stuff, and you're watching the old gen stuff. And then you gotta participate in the community, all the social media discourse. But guess what? Let's say you're not able to keep up with all of this. The worst part is you better be able to keep up, because there's not only gonna be more anime coming out, but there's going to be, you know what? Let me give you an idea of how it happens. This idea happens. You're just gonna be scrolling one day, and then boom. Congratulations, you just got spoiled. You will definitely get spoiled with the up and coming stuff. More people are reading manga, so more people know stuff, and they want to discuss it, and it's just gonna be on the internet. You might not ask for this spoiler, it might not be for you, but you're gonna get caught in this domain expansion. And when that happens, it's like you have to keep up before somebody says something, or before you get caught lacking. To understand a lot of anime culture, jokes, memes, all of that, you need to understand the old shows. And so you have way too much anime to consume. With what time? A lot of us have a life. I mean, if you don't have a life, it's very easy. It's fairly simple. But if you do have a life, like you're going to school, you're going to work. Let's say I'm in my early 20s. I got a job, I got a school, things, responsibilities that I got to worry about. That I might not have had back in the day. When I was younger and I was actually about this life, I didn't have as many responsibilities, and I could dedicate all the time I wanted to my anime watching otaku career. Okay? I could watch all the shows. I'm binging, and plus attention spans weren't as high. I could literally stick with my show, grind it out, the next show, grind it out, and I could do this with multiple shows a day. There's a superpower that we all have, that is that at the beginning of your anime watching career, where you could just binge a couple 100 episodes in a few days. In a few weeks, you can grind out shows that have 100+ episodes. Don't ask me how it works. It just works. That's not possible anymore, though. Also, to top all of that off, it makes it worse, and it's harder for you to keep up when you're an anime YouTuber or anime content creator of any kind. Because not only do you have to be ahead of the curve, know what's coming, and know what's trending and what anime is popping right now, and keep up with the seasons, but you also have to watch the old shows, and you have to make content on it. So when I watch the show, I'm like, okay, before I make this video episode or work on this video that you're gonna be watching right now, there's another episode I gotta watch or another season I gotta watch or something else. And I'm like, where do I find the time to make the video and then watch all the shows and read all the manga and everything all at once and then still have a life? It's hard out here. Also, me personally, all of that creates decision paralysis because I'll get on any watch that. Whoa, let me not expose my plug.
Guilty.
The pirated websites. Let me not expose my plug. I'll go on an anime streaming platform, and when I get there, it's like, what do I watch? I don't know. It's like, do I want to watch the classics? Do I want to watch the new gen? Do I want to watch what's trending? Do I want to rewatch shows? Because if you're like me and you don't remember a lot of these shows, it feels like you gotta rewatch them and get a whole new experience while you're rewatching them. Not to mention the movies. Now they have anime movies are more common. They're integrated into the shows. They're integrated like canon. So you have to watch the movie or you're missing some details. Prime example, Jujutsu Kaisen. I did not watch Jujutsu Kaisen 0. I've seen some clips here and there. The reason why I know what happens in the movie is because of spoilers and then context clues, putting things together based on what I know about the story, and then plain out just getting told what happens. And so, but I needed to know some of Jujutsu Kaisen 0 to understand what's going on in the new season or going forward. You see what I mean? And it's not stopping. Movies, they've been ramping up the movie productions as of late. It's just the landscape of anime in 2024 is so broad, it's so crazy, absolutely nuts. But as a weeb, I'ma do it. I don't know how, but I'ma try. And you can too. Let me know how you're consuming anime in 2024, how you're keeping up with all of this. With that being said, later.